I said fire. Fire. What's up guys, Dan here, Coalcracker Bushcraft. So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about this bad boy, and it is the Firestarter Aviation Survival Spark Light Kit. I showed it in my survival cache video, and a lot of people have questions about it. So we're gonna dig into this, show you what it's all about, because it's actually a cool piece of gear. Now I had this since I have been a very young kid. I'm gonna say I was 8, 9 years old, and my uncle bought me this either for my birthday or Christmas. He'd always buy me like used army gear and all kind of survival equipment. So this was one of those things. Unfortunately, I never really used it that much. I remember having it in all of my survival kits, but it was always like my emergency survival fire starting. I always was a lighter guy when I was younger, and then actually a Zippo guy, because I took my dad's Zippo and he gave it to me. I didn't take it, he gave it to me. And I'd use that Zippo to start fires all the time, and this was like my emergency when it really is gonna get bad. So obviously it never got real bad for Dan, but yeah, I still have it. There is a little crack on here just from years and years and years of carrying this thing around. But all right, enough of me talking, let's break into the kit. All right, so here it is, the Firestarter Aviation Survival Spark Light Kit. Now, like I said, I had this since the early 90s, maybe even into the 80s. This one, when you open up, there's basically 3 components in here. You have your small fire plugs, which are like cotton woven. I don't know if originally these had some type of accelerant on them or not, but we're gonna see how they light up today. You can just fluff these up like we would a cotton ball. They feel, as I'm touching them, as if there is something in them. They're a little bit sticky, so I'm assuming that there's some type of accelerant in there. And then off to the one side is a little striker. Okay, so this wheel spins. There's down arrows on the back, so you know exactly which way to spin this to get a nice strike. And then in the back of the container are the instructions to actually use this thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this in our blog section on our website, so if you want to go and actually read over these, you can. Right here we have how to actually use it, and then further down it's saying basically just summing this up, grab your leaves and twigs. It can spark over 1,000 times. If the tinder's frozen, hold it in your hand for 30 seconds before proceeding. I'm assuming they mean this. And then they're talking about one-handed operation, so pretty cool overall. This will be in our blog. I'm going to post this in the next few days, so you can go in our blog section and check out those instructions. And again, I guess you can burn the paper at some point. I must have been doing that as a kid. So all right, that's what we got there, and that is literally all that is in the kit itself. So we'll just set this off to the side. Now let's light this thing up. All right, so with our small striker, you can see I get those sparks, and then we're just going to see if this ignites. Oh, I thought I had it there. Maybe fluff it up a little bit more. So much for emergency. Got to get this going here. Come on. Let's see. What do we got? There we go. Wow, that really goes up quick. So we got this burning. Now, of course, we would build our fire accordingly around this thing. So pretty cool that it's that old and I had it that long, and these things are still working and holding up well. The only thing I could tell you that I had to clean up this striker. If you watch my video about my survival cache, this thing was all gummed up. So I had to go in there and just scrape it with my knife, but you can see now it's working absolutely fine. And that's a pretty good burn time on that. So we definitely get a fire going with that if you have the skill set afterwards. Once you have your open flame, how to continuously grow that, and you'll be good to go. All right, so there you go. That's the Aviation Survival Fire Starting Kit. A really cool little one. I'm sure you could find these things online. I'm sure somebody still produces them. If you can get your hands on one, definitely a fun addition to your kit. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit like and subscribe down below. You can also check us out at coalcrackerbushcraft.com for all our classes, our gear, and our blog. And until next video, stay in the woods.